Do you want to know how to gain the support of the community? Then Catherine the Great by Robert K. Massie is a book for you. Before needing to convert into Orthodoxy for marriage, Catherine was a Lutheran called Sophia, as Sophia, as a child, was neglected by Sophia's mother, Johanna. As a princess, Sophia had the option of either marriage or being sent to a convent. Sophia was eager for marriage. At the time, Elizabeth, Empress of Russia, had come to the throne and was looking for a bride for the heir, Peter Ulrich. Peter's and Catherine's views on Russia were different. Peter disapproved of Russia, disapproved the culture and language. Peter favored Prussia and was an admirer of Frederick the Great. Catherine had a different approach. Catherine was eager to embrace Russia and learn about Russia. Catherine's eagerness to be immersed into Russia gained the approval of the people. Catherine learned the customs of Russia, which included bribing people with gifts. When Catherine and Peter married, Catherine was neglected and failed to produce an heir. In isolation, Catherine turned to books, learned various ideas for governance and justice. After Paul was born, Catherine's behavior changed, as that meant Catherine's political position was secured, at least until Elizabeth's death. Peter wanted to marry someone else and therefore tried to remove Catherine. When Peter became emperor, enabled some policies that were approved of, but generally Peter stigmatized the church, military, and allies, attempted to change Russian institutions to be more aligned with Prussia, and deferred to Prussia on political situations. Catherine obtained supporters, for Catherine was a stark contrast to Peter's views and policies, supporters who then put Catherine on the throne of Russia. Catherine became empress through the support of Russia, supported by the army, church, nobility, and people. Catherine was courageous during the coup, while on the throne, ruled through rational politics, enlightenment ideas, and practical efficiency, tempered by humor. Catherine became empress without experience in administration, but took on the responsibility, wanted to understand the problems Russia faced, and be provided with information to find appropriate responses rather than just defer to others. The threats that Catherine faced were competitors to the throne, general corruption in government, and a rise in grain prices. What Catherine did was stop deference to foreign powers, which appeased the exhausted army, funded medical infrastructure and knowledge, reformed laws to make them systematic and proportionate, reformed the church. Catherine tried to correct the mistreatment of serfs, for if the unbearable conditions were not corrected, the people might revolt. Catherine's ability to change Russia was limited to the dependence on nobility, culture, and the vastness of Russia. As a biography, this book covers the personal accounts of the person, Catherine the Great. There are various references to Russia's history and how Russia affected and was affected by other states. Some caveats for the book includes that there is deference towards the personal reactions of Catherine and the politics of Russian royalty. This book provides background on the culture and history of Russia, but more research would be needed to understand many of the events. Till the next review.